So I'm trying out a new spot this evening. I'm kind of between sites. I'm on a trip right now. And this looked like a pretty good area. There was some fighting in here, and I was hoping there might be an artillery shell or two in the creek, or some bullets. We'll look for bullets too, but we're really close to a town, and there's a lot of cans. I just started digging, and I've already heard like 10 cans, but I did dig this just now. I wonder if you guys know what it is. I have no idea. Maybe it's like the inside of a radio, an old radio or something. Well, anyway, I suspect that's the kind of stuff we're going to find here. Again, I don't have high hopes for this little creek, but there is always a possibility. And you know me, I'd rather take the long shot and find a bunch of stuff than take a sure thing and maybe only find a few bullets. You know, places that I've already hunted or I know other people have hunted. You see, it's fall, all the leaves are coming down. Hopefully there won't be too many bow hunters out here. But we're just going to follow this creek around for about a mile and see what we can find. Looks like the beaver's been busy, even on this little creek. You see, this is an old beaver dam right here. He's been piling the leaves up, I think. I don't think it's natural. Nah, old beaver's been doing that. Hopefully we won't meet him down there. But we might. Or her. I'm down about 100 yards from the other beaver dam was, and here's another one. They're definitely beaver, because I'm seeing fresh beaver sticks in here. I don't know if there's any. Yeah, there's one. You see, those are chew marks. That's where he stripped the bark off of that branch, and he cut it in half right there. And cut the little limbs off, so there's definitely beaver in here. Hopefully we'll see one. We'll keep our eyes open. What do you think this is? Looks like somebody's little camp. I don't know if there's anybody up here or not. Looks so lucky. Hasn't been anybody here for a while, but some type of structure right here. Maybe it's an old house foundation or something. What do you think? Definitely hasn't been anybody down here for a while. Machete. Murder weapon. It's a murder weapon. It's heavy. I wonder if that's any good. I don't think I want it, do we? Probably not. Good thing I have my gloves on. I wonder what that structure is. Want to go look? Oh, it's a head wall for some type of stormwater management. Look right there, you can see a little hole in it. And so the water can come out slowly if you have a big flood. There's a hole down below too, and if it overflows it can come through that gap right there and then flow across here down into the river. Or river. Creek. That's all that is. It's probably a subdivision or something up in there. Alright, well, let's get back to the day again. Spooky. I guess they probably robbed this off of a construction site. That's nice right there. I like that. I have use for that. But we're after Civil War stuff, so let's get back to it. Hope we don't get murdered out here. I think I should have grabbed that knife. Well, at least we know a magnet will pick up a battery. Aye, that's the best find so far. Looky, mini balls! Or acorns. You be the judge. That's not something I was expecting to find today. It's a spaceship. It's a miniature spaceship. Maybe it flies like that. People come out the bottom. Or the creatures come out the bottom. They probably already infected me. Have they? Well, I thought we had a relic at first. I thought that might be a ramrod, but it obviously isn't, because it would not have the swelling where they end like that on both ends. One would be threaded. So that's just a piece of construction stuff, I guess. Oh well. Yeah, I think they're getting ready. Well, you see they've been already putting houses in here. These are all new, and they're putting more up in this part of the woods. So there'll be houses right up here probably within a couple years. The creek's really closing in here. It's getting kind of rough. Had a few rough spots, but this might be the beaver den right here. If you look, there's a hole that goes back underneath that tree. There's a lot of sticks out in front of it. Beaver cut sticks. See the white ones? That's where he stripped off the bark. That might be where his house is. Well, it doesn't look like he's come out of there recently, so maybe it's just his summer home and he's in his fall home now. I'm not finding anything. It's terrible. Yeah, this is getting pretty gnarly down here. It's a mess. Swamp gas. Look at it. Hold your breath. You want to pass out and drown in this stuff. Unfortunately, this creek has turned into a lot of sand and mucus. Look at that stuff. That's horrible, isn't it? Yeah, if it stays sandy like this, we're going to have to give up. Because cannonballs could be down 2-3 feet in this stuff. We will never even hear the bullets. We'll go a little bit further. Yeah, we'll go just a little bit further. Maybe it'll get better. Yeah, it's widening out down there. It might get better. Okay, this is what the creek has turned into. Loaded with trash. It's all spread out in this bottom and it's sandy, so there's no way we're going to find anything in here. So I guess we'll call it quits. Or at least we'll work our way back up to where we started. Maybe go upstream just a little bit. We can go up a little ways. I'll walk down just a little bit further, but if it doesn't get out of this flatness really quick, we're done. You see all the junk in here. Washing down from the city up there. It's horrible amount of cans. Alright. I'll go just a little further and I'm heading back. Well, this is what a little further looks like. It looks like very, very marshy. This is probably an old beaver dam or a beaver pond from back in the days. What do you think? We done? I guess we're done. Let's get out of here. It is pretty back here though. I'm following in the sewer line back to my truck. Look, this one's leaking. That's where our sewage dumping down into the little creek there. Don't drink the water. Anybody ever heard of maize chocolate flavored drink? I have never heard of that. Must be a southern thing. Oh well, I'll keep it. I think the date on it's like 75 or something. Yeah, I can't tell. I've never seen one though, so might as well throw it in the bag. So we're back to where we started. If you look down there, you can see some clothes hanging in the tree. That's my wet clothes from the last couple of days. That's stinking real bad. I'm trying to get to dry out, not having much luck. And looking up here, there's a big head wall. There's a highway. So that's probably the end of the trip for us today. We got skunked. This is a neat rock though. Look at this big rock right here. Isn't that cool? Got this beautiful, I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you. It's not really algae. Almost like a lichen. But it's really pretty. Listen. That's a weird little noise, isn't it? Just started doing that. Also, if you look on the rock here, you can see where the beaver built a dam across there to make a little bit of backwater for him. So you got a little place to swim around. We're going to detect up through there, and then we're going to call it a day. So if I don't find anything, sayonara. I think that means goodbye, or I'll see you later. I'll see you later. You want to see what's on the other side? I do. Don't be scared. There's probably not too many snakes in here, or bats hanging from the ceiling. I don't see any. weird little spot. Huh, I wonder if we should go up a little further. Nah, that's the end of our line. See, the beaver's got a big dam here, another dam, and another dam. So it's hard to say how far that goes back like that, and I'm not going to wait around in that muck. So it really is arrivederci this time. Of course, you know me, I had to go just a little bit further. Well, I think this really is the end of the line. Look at this. This is an old dam. That's where the water would come through and goes across, and the beaver has stuffed it full of stuff and jammed a bunch of leaves and whatnot on top to make it even deeper. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That's probably where he lives, up in there. I fear by the time we got above where it's dammed up, it would probably, I don't know. I'm tired. Let's go home.